second of our Girls World Masters semi-finals. We've got another Italian here, Nicole Sescu. She's won the ball, so she'll start this best of 7 encounter, and her opponent, just having a warm-up now, is Scotland's Sophie the Trophy McKinlay. Nicole, who partnered Aurora Fokisato at the WDF Europe Cup Youth earlier this year, has done some fantastic stuff this week in Budapest. Really stepped up her game and showed herself as a player to watch for the future. In the World Masters, in the groups, she topped her group. She topped her group, victories over Calix Carnochan of Canada, Riley Stapleton of America, Christina Byrne of Ireland, just one leg dropped. And the knockouts was a very similar affair, 4-1 over Sophie's close friend Isla Lightly of England. She then got pushed to a last leg decider by Ingela Reinlund of Sweden in the top 16, and then in Thursday's quarter-final she beat Taylor Field of England 4-0. She also, Nicole, beat Sophie 4-2, so the same format that they're playing here, best of 7 legs. She beat her 4-2 in yesterday's World Open. Nicole got to the final of that one, but was beaten by the runaway train that is Paige Pauling. As for Sophie McKinlay, well, she topped her group and got through all the knockout rounds on Thursday without dropping a single leg. A really impressive display from the 18-year-old from Scotland. She averaged 71.57 3 times, once in the group, twice in the knockouts. The last 2 were against Rebecca Allen in the last 16 and Lily Wheeler in the quarter-finals. Not much in it between these two through the first 9 darts, but Nicole Sescu, she hits one of Anthony Dundas, our MC, one of his favourite scores, a 174 to leave herself on 108 after 12. Sophie, not on a finish, but also scoring well in this first leg. But, you know, I said it in the last game, you know, the performances of Giada and Nicole are a real testament to the work the Italian Federation have done to bring forward their youth teams, and I think we're going to be seeing them, as well as a number of other countries that have had great squads this week, see them make real progress in the years to come, whether that's in the WDF system, but also in all the other avenues now available to youth players worldwide. Nicole, on 79, she's hit 17 with her first start, doing a bit of a think here. I'm not sure whether, yeah, just checking with our referee Garen Roderick what the score is, and she's taken 22 off it, so you imagine she'll go back to the 17 here.
25.
Doesn't find it.
Sophie, you require 134.
Made a bit of a mess of it there, the young Italian, but she will be back now. Sophie not able to find a treble with her first dart.
44.
Sophie,
Nicole, you require
90,
54.
but Nicole, a potential 2-dart finish here. She finds the big number. It goes into double 1, so she'll 16. Come down the board.
Sophie, you require 90.
Sophie comes back for 90 again. Potential 2-darter. She goes the 20s route. Finds a 5.
32.
Slightly all over the place there for Sophie the Trophy, but
game shot on the first leg. Nicole Sescu,
and Nicole makes no mistake. Double 19, not an easy double to hit, but the young Italian, she finds it first time of asking. Sophie start on 3. This leg kicks off with a ton. This is one of the final youth competitions Sophie will play, and she's now 18 years of age. So, you know, when the calendar turns, that's the way the youth system in the WDF works. It's based on January the 1st through to December the 31st. Once we turn the calendar, Sophie will be a full-time player on the women's circuit, where she's already won WDF ranking titles in Switzerland and Gibraltar. But, I mean, she's a dominant force in the youth. Won titles across the UK and in Europe as well. And she's loved her time as a youth darts player, but already a senior Scotland international. Won women's titles much like Paige Pauling in the first semi-final, and I think, you know, her mission is to go out of the youth game on as big a high as possible. And that means winning this World Masters. It meant winning the WDF Europe Cup Youth Singles earlier this year, which she did. And it's winning this World Masters, 97. And it's getting to Lakeside, start of November, December, the end of November, should I say, and winning that girls' world title as well. So she's very focused at the moment, Sophie. And you can see that in this. She's down to 104 after 12. Wayward first and second out there, so very reminiscent of the first leg with these two, that they're finishing slightly untidy, or at least getting down to the double itself is slightly untidy, but
60.
Nicole keeps
Sophie
the third dart straight,
72.
so she is on a finish if Sophie doesn't take out 72. She should get one dart at tops, which she will, and buries it right in the middle of the bed. So that's an 18 dart leg from Sophie McKinlay. We're back level, and Nicole kicks us off with this third leg.
140.
Much like I spoke about Paige Pauling in the first game, both of these girls have got fantastically smooth throws. There's,
60.
you know, biomechanically very little movement in there. There's not a huge amount of shoulder or pushing going on. It's just a natural flow back to the elbow, and really the only part moving of the arm is that elbow down to the hand. And it's, you see so many young players now with the training programs they have available,
100.
various youth systems where they're playing more and more and more, that their throws are much more sustainable and much more uniform.
58.
You know, we still love a quirky throw when we get one. I saw Ida Lanko from Finland in the girls qualifier earlier had a slightly strange action, but
85.
most of them have a very standardized throw, and it's impressive because that lack of biomechanical movement means that your throw will endure for a lot longer. So
58.
very good for them, and also good for Nicole Sescu in this leg, because she's down to a finish after 12. The 164 would certainly get the crowd going here
60.
in Budapest.
Nicole, you require 160.
But even if she doesn't take it, she's got at least 6 darts at it, with Sophie not on a finish yet in this leg.
45.
What pressure can Sophie apply here?
60. Nicole, you require
Not a
190.
huge amount. She's on 136, but 119. Nicole doesn't find the treble, so she won't. But she does with the third dart.
Sophie,
So
require
she's left herself with
136.
20, which is, but she might not get a chance. Sophie pushes the second dart
96.
slightly above, so she's left herself on top.
Nicole, you
She's done
require 20.
pretty much all she could.
Game shot to the third leg.
It's Nicole
Sescu
that gets the double first.
Four legs, Sophie,
The young
two
Italian now
trophy.
needs 2 legs to 1 in this race to 4.
45.
I mentioned these two played in the World Open yesterday. That one was 4-2 to Nicole. I think it's been a really positive addition to add an additional ranking tournament into this World Masters week. We did it in Assen a couple of years ago, and doing it here too in Budapest.
100.
Bringing such a large cohort of players together, it gives them something else to play for. And of course, this time round, at least in the seniors, it added the chance to
24.
qualify for Lakeside on top of it, so there was that added incentive. Made no real difference in the ladies. Bo Greaves won yet another title.
100.
She blitzed Rihanna O'Sullivan. We'll see both of those ladies in action later on, but in the men's, it did. It meant all the world to Reece Colley when he beat Jimmy Van
98.
Schie, reeled in the big fish to do it as well. It was a special moment to watch that one, knowing how much it meant to Reece. And of course, getting to commentate that one alongside Anthony Dundas. Anthony on emceeing duties today for these finals. And we've got 2 referees that you'll see today.
85.
Our Welsh colleague Garen Roderick on stage now with his lovely red tie for Wales. And then we'll see our Danish colleague Christian Sorensen returning to the stage later on. Garen and Christian sharing out the games today. No Danes or other than Rhiannon Sullivan. There's no Welsh players left either.
Sophie
So no too many worries about, you know, wanting to cheer on their own. But Sophie, she's going to get a double 8.
88.
Comes inside.
Nicole, you require 138.
She'll hope to come back for that double 4, and she definitely will now. Nicole finding the big 7 with her first start, but these two have been very evenly
32.
matched so far
Sophie
through what's now 4 legs. Sophie finding double 4 first time of asking. These two very evenly matched.
Game on.
All 4 legs going with throw. Sophie currently sitting on a 75.24 average. Nicole's a bit lower than that, 70.86. And I think that's the thing that you would expect, having, you know, watched these girls play darts a lot over the last couple of years.
100.
Sophie has got the power scoring game and has demonstrated it more often than Nicole. But just like that,
140.
she proves me wrong with a lovely 140. But, you know, you would expect, based on past form, that Sophie's definitely got the more clutch power story. But Nicole hanging with her so far, and it's definitely advantage to her in this leg now.
41. $58. 96. 59.
So Nicole has got 6 starts at 1-2-4 with Sophie some way back in this leg. She will need them now, finding that treble 5 with her first start, but she can set it up, hopefully, for her.
78.
Finds a lovely treble with her last start, a real visit saver at treble 20. So she'll come back for 46, potential 2-darter.
60. Nicole, you require 46.
Sophie, a 60 to bring us down to
Game shot and a fifth leg. Nicole Sescu.
Nicole makes no mistake, 10, double 18, 2-dart finished. And now the young Italian leads 3-2.
140.
She's just one leg away from a spot in the World Masters final. And now, you look, these girls' averages are almost identical.
123.
I think this is a fantastic advert for the girls' game here.
45.
You know, both these players, very worthy semi-finalists. Either will be a very worthy finalist. And if, you know, they are able to play like this, they're going to give Paige Pauling a very tough game in that final. Of course, we saw Paige beat Giada Mackie 4-1 not that long ago. But 60. This has been a really impressive display from both players, but particularly Nicole. You know, she played well to reach the final, the semi-finals here and the final of the World Open yesterday. But 45. The standard she's playing to in this game is a step beyond what she did the other day. And where I said in the previous game, Giada looked like the occasion got to her a little bit, Nicole 60. Looks completely at ease on that stage, which I think is a promising sign, because she's clearly a player with the talent to do an awful lot in the sport of darts.
93.
And finds a brilliant treble 18 with her last dart, so she's on a ton after 12. And she's taken the darts away from Sophie here.
40.
Who doesn't find a treble.
Nicole, you require 100.
So she'll come back for the ton. Will she go tops? No, she tries to go for the treble.
45.
Doesn't find it. But leaves herself with a 2-darter when she comes back. If she comes back. She will now. Sophie not able to find a treble with either of her first 2 darts.
45. Nicole, you require 55.
55 for a spot in the Girls' World Masters final. Drags it into the 5.
23.
So she's left herself
Sophie,
with
require
32.
111.
Can Sophie, this would be a heartbreaker for Nicole. Sophie can take this out. Treble 17. Just above the wire.
48. Nicole, you require 32.
Back for 32. That's inside. She'll have to go for double 8.
16.
And she goes
Sophie,
wide
requires
off the wire.
63. 43.
Some way below there for Sophie.
Nicole, you
So
require 60.
Nicole's missed 4 match starts. Make that 5. The 6 comes inside, so she'll switch across the board for double 4.
12.
And that one goes begging as well.
Sophie,
7
require
match
20.
darts. Sophie on double 10. Should be a good marker. Another reasonable marker.
10.
But it's probably too good a marker. She comes
Nicole, you
inside.
require
So
4.
Nicole, she gets to breathe again. Double 2. Inside. Off to the madhouse she goes with her 9th match dart.
Game.
And
Shot. And a match.
she
Nicole
makes the 10th
Sescu
one count. Nicole Sescu repeats her victory in yesterday's World Open.